What's up, guys? Congrats to Leo Santa Cruz on winning the rematch. To be honest, there really are no losers when it comes to Frampton and Santa Cruz. These guys have put on two great fights. I think the first was better, but the second one was not a slouch either. And congrats to both men, man. They are making history together, and hey, the trilogy is coming. You know, It's going to be a third fight, and these two are going to be married. Throughout the history of boxing, throughout their careers, their legacy is going to be tied to each other. So, uh, you know, congrats to them on these fights and finding each other, and for being real men and stepping up to the plate and actually fighting each other, and not getting the belt and running and threatening to retire, unlike Andre Ward. So I just wanted to say that, and I'm gonna give you my round by round breakdown scores of the fight. First round, the first and second round, I gave to Leo Santa Cruz 10-9. He was doing what he should have done in the first fight. He was boxing. He was using his length. He was staying outside. He was on his back foot. Uh, I mean, when he was doing that, it was an easy fight for him. It was an easy fight for him. Okay. The third round I gave to Frampton, 10-9. It was close, but Frampton stole around with a flurry at the end. Uh, Fourth round, 10-9, Leo Santa Cruz. Fifth round was 10-10. Frampton was winning, but he got caught with a flurry at the end. Sixth round, another 10-10 round. Leo Santa Cruz got away from game plan till the last minute. Seventh round, another 10-10 round. Eighth round was 10-10. Leo Santa Cruz not sticking to the game plan. He abandoned it. In these 10-10 rounds, I scored 10-10 when it's even. When it's too close to call, uh, I give it a 10-10. I do not give an edge either way because the guy's champ or not the champ or whatever. If it's close, if it's too close to call, I will score 10-10 without hesitation. And in the end, that shows that it it shows in the score. The truth of the fight, in my opinion. Okay. In the ninth round, another 10-10 round, I had Leo Santa Cruz on the game plan. He got hit once and then he wanted to go mano a mano. In the 10th round, I gave Leo Santa Cruz that round 10-9. He boxed. He was back on his game plan. It was an easy round for him. It was his best since the second round. Okay, the 11th round, another 10-9 for Leo Santa Cruz. He had combo. He had inside outside work. He was fresher. Frampton appeared to be tiring. And 12th round, another 10-9 for Leo Santa Cruz. He looked fresher. He was more effective. I gave Leo Santa Cruz 6 rounds. I gave Frampton 1 round. And I had 5 even rounds. Okay, that came out to a 119-114 win for Leo Santa Cruz. Uh, the judges, I'm gonna show you the difference and contrast in the way I score in the traditional judges scorecard. Okay, the judges scored the fight. One had it a draw. The other two had it 115-113 for Leo Santa Cruz. Thankfully, at least they had the right guy winning. But when they showed the final stats of the fight, Leo Santa Cruz nearly landed 100 more punches. So the fight really wasn't as close as 115-113 would suggest. And my scorecard was wider. It showed that Frampton was competitive and he was in the fight because he had a bunch of tens. But unfortunately for him, they were even rounds. He did not clearly win more rounds than Leo Santa Cruz. And my score clearly reflects what happened in the fight more than a 115-113 or a 114-114 scorecard. And again, my hats off to these guys. Immediately after the fight, they are talking about a third fight. They are not saying, "Oh well, we got to see, we got to go talk, we got to go talk about it. We got to go back to the drawing board. We got to do what makes sense, and all this kind of bullshit like all these so-called wannabe businessmen do, want to protect their O's and brands and records and shit. You know, these guys immediately said Leo Santa Cruz just won the belt. He was like, look, the guy gave me the rematch. I will give him the third fight. You know, hats off to him for being a real man and a real fighter for saying and doing that. He has my respect for doing that. And Carl Frampton wants a third fight, of course. He's talking about Belfast. I'm highly doubting this is going to be in Belfast. I mean, Leo Santa Cruz would probably be crazy enough to do it, but I know his advisors are not gonna, they're not gonna have him go over to Belfast for a third fight because that has you potentially getting screwed written all over. Um, and hats off to Carl Frampton. He accepted the loss like a man. He did not say I won the fight. He did not question the decision. This man was undefeated. He was a champion. He gave the props and the respect to Leo Santa Cruz, and for that I salute Carl Frampton, man. Uh, that it takes a man to do that, and he is a man, and I thank him for doing that. For accepting defeat, unlike Andre Ward. Unlike Andre Ward, who wants to get a belt and then go run or retire. Frampton gave Leo Santa Cruz a rematch. Leo Santa Cruz wants to give Frampton a rematch. This is what boxing should be. Two top guys stamping up, fighting each other, and they're going to be tied. Their legacies are going to be tied together. These guys are married for life, and after they're long gone, Frampton Santa Cruz trilogy will be something that will be remembered and talked about. And it doesn't matter that they both defeated each other, or one has lost, the other one has lost, you know, because these guys are both winners. They're at the end of this trilogy, guys, everybody's gonna look at them guys and say, "Wow, they made history together." Nobody's gonna look at these guys as losers. I don't look at either one as losers. One won one fight, one won the other fight, but neither are losers. They are both winners, and this is what boxing should be. And a lot more boxers should realize this is what boxing should be. You know, same thing with Gotti Ward. Gotti won two of the three fights. He won the last two fights. He was winning the first fight till he got knocked down. But nobody looks at either man as a loser. We look at them as warriors who gave a great trilogy, who left all in the ring, and that's what matters at the end of the day, as a lot of these fools like to say. You know, so that's my quick post fight thoughts on this fight, man. Another good fight, and congrats to Mike Garcia. It was a one-sided fight, third round knockout. Hopefully, the Z Man will be okay. Uh, but yeah, Frampton Santa Cruz, man. Tip my cap to you guys, man. You guys, that's what boxing should be. Unlike a Yuri Foreman Arizona Lara fight, unlike Andre Ward wanting to go run and retire after getting the heist. So this is what the game should be about, man. Good fight on Saturday night. Nobody was embarrassed. The fight went the distance. As I said, if you put money on that, congrats. I put money on it and made some money off of it. I went 2 for 3 Saturday night with that and the Ngannou fight. Juliana Pena came up short, but it was a good night for me Saturday night. So yeah, I just want to say that at the end. And now I have to go look at the HBO fights. I don't know what happened. I have not been spoiled, thank goodness. And I'm going to watch those fights. I'm going to do a post fight video on those fights. And I apologize for the slow uploads, but I'm on my tablet. My phone is in the shop. Hopefully, I have it by Wednesday, Thursday next week, this week. And yeah, I apologize for the slow uploads. I'm on my home network and it's not the fastest. Hopefully, that will improve in about 2 months because they just launched a new satellite. So, uh, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the fight Saturday night. I'm actually going to watch the Royal Rumble, and I'm gonna do a post-fight show on that. I have not watched wrestling for a long time, but I love the Royal Rumble, and I will be commenting on that. So if you guys are into wrestling, stay tuned. I will be doing a post-show video on the Royal Rumble. So hope you guys having a good one, man, and I will be checking in soon. Y'all take care.